Gold, jewels, and artifacts. Treasures beyond imagination. But some riches weren't meant to be possessed. Some cursed those who sought them, and drove them to madness. Across history, tales have been whispered of fortune so vast they shattered the minds of those who dared to claim them. From the shimmering gold of lost empires to the glittering gems of ill-fated royalty, these treasures carry a heavy price. They promise everything, but often they deliver only ruin. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're delving into the dark side of wealth, exploring the cursed treasures that have left a trail of obsession, betrayal, and insanity throughout history. It's a story as old as humanity itself, the insatiable hunger for more. This desire, what we call greed, can warp the human mind. It transforms ambition into obsession and camaraderie into suspicion. It's the psychological poison that turns a quest for fortune into a descent into madness. And these aren't just campfire stories or Hollywood fantasies. We have documented historical accounts, personal journals, and chilling records of people who found their treasure, only to lose everything else, including their sanity. So, buckle up as we journey into the heart of greed and uncover the treasures that drove men to the brink. Our first stop is the 16th century, in the heart of the Andes Mountains, where the mighty Incan Empire glittered with gold. When the Spanish conquistador Francisco Pizarro and his men arrived, they were blinded by the sheer scale of the wealth. They saw temples plated in gold, statues of pure silver, and gardens filled with golden corn. The ransom demanded for the captured Incan emperor, Atahualpa, was a room filled once with gold and twice with silver. It was the largest ransom in history. But this immense fortune didn't bring prosperity. It brought a plague of paranoia and violence. The conquistadors, once united by their quest, turned on each other with a ferocity fueled by greed. Pizarro himself was assassinated by the son of a former partner he had executed over a dispute for control. Other explorers who plundered sacred Incan temples met equally grim fates. Legends tell of men who, haunted by visions of vengeful spirits, wandered into the jungles, never to be seen again. Others were driven mad by the constant fear of betrayal, seeing assassins in every shadow. They had their gold, but it bought them nothing but a bloody and miserable end. The Incan gold was a prize that consumed its winners. From the mountains of Peru, we sail to the treacherous waters of the Caribbean, the golden age of piracy. Names like Captain Kidd and Blackbeard echo through history, not just for their legendary raids, but for the elusive hoards they supposedly left behind. Captain Kidd's treasure, rumored to be buried somewhere off the coast of New York, has tantalized treasure hunters for centuries. Men have bankrupted themselves, abandoned their families, and lost their minds chasing a ghost. They pore over cryptic maps, convinced they are just one step away from unimaginable wealth. But the closer they get, the more the treasure seems to corrupt them. Partnerships forged in hope shatter under the weight of suspicion. Friendships dissolve into bitter rivalry. One famous tale from the 19th century speaks of a group of men on Oak Island who, after years of fruitless digging, turned on one another, each accusing the others of plotting to steal a treasure that didn't even exist yet. It's the psychology of the chase. The obsession isn't just about the gold, it's about the hunt itself, a relentless pursuit that erodes reason and leaves only a hollow, desperate craving. For many, the true curse of pirate gold wasn't a supernatural hex, but the madness that grew from the heart of the hunters themselves. But what if the curse resides not in the hoard, but within a single, perfect object? Enter the Hope Diamond, perhaps the most famous cursed artifact in the world. This stunning 45-carat blue diamond has a history steeped in misfortune. From French royalty who met the guillotine to wealthy heiresses who suffered tragic and untimely deaths, a dark cloud seems to follow its owners. One owner, Evelyn Walsh McLean, bought it despite the warnings, even holding parties to mock the curse. Yet her life was beset by tragedy. Her son died in a car crash, Her daughter took her own life, and her husband was committed to a mental institution. Was it a curse, or a series of terrible coincidences amplified by the diamond's dark legend? The pattern is undeniable. And it's not alone. Consider the treasures sealed within the tombs of Egyptian pharaohs. Howard Carter, the man who discovered Tutankhamun's tomb, saw several members of his expedition perish under strange circumstances, fueling tales of the pharaoh's curse, or medieval relics like the Hand of Glory, a mummified hand of a hanged man, believed to hold dark powers that brought ruin to those who used it improperly. The theme remains the same, whether it's greed for a vast hoard or the obsession to possess a singular, powerful object. The relentless pursuit of these forbidden treasures almost always ends in disaster. So what have we learned from these chilling tales? Wealth has the power to build empires and inspire greatness, but it also holds the power to destroy the human spirit. The stories of Pizarro's men, the maddened treasure hunters of pirate lore, and the ill-fated owners of the Hope Diamond all point to a terrifying truth. As the Roman historian Tacitus once wrote, "The lust for power and the lust for wealth are the two fiercest passions in the human heart." Greed is a fire that, once lit, consumes everything: loyalty, reason, and ultimately, life itself. These men and women weren't just defeated by supernatural curses or bad luck. They were defeated by a flaw within themselves, an obsession so powerful it led them to betray their friends, commit heinous acts, and drive themselves to the edge of sanity. They paid the ultimate price for their desire, becoming tragic footnotes in the dark history of treasure. In the end, some treasures are never meant to be found, and some gold costs more than anyone could ever pay. The greatest wealth, perhaps, is the wisdom to know when to walk away. The allure of hidden riches will always call to the adventurous and the greedy. But as history shows, the path to cursed treasure is paved with broken minds and lost souls. Thanks for joining us on this journey into darkness. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tales from the shadows of history. And let us know in the comments, which treasure would you risk your mind for? See you next time.